Aside of all the fun today, this also helps a really good cause in our community, Operation Backyard.
This is a fantastic project. What happens, all the money that was raised today is going to go to buy tools and supplies for people in our community that have a need, that live in a home, that have a leaky roof, that need a new paint job, that need a ramp put into their home, and they can't do this for themselves. And the great thing is all of this done by volunteers here in East Tennessee.
Yeah, and they just finished up their 10,000 project to give you an idea of how much they've done so far, but they still have about 700 or so projects on their list that they need to finish, so this money will go a long way.
Right, and so we had a great time today. If you weren't able to make it out, we hope that you'll join us next year when they do that same event. And again, you don't have to have a lot of these because we're kind of lacking, but we had a great time. And yeah, next year, make sure you come out and join this. Reporting from the West Hills YMCA, I'm Marco Villarreal.
And I'm Aaron Barnett, VLT Local 8 News.
Rocky Top, you'll always be home sweet home to me. Woo! Good old Rocky Top, woo! Rocky Top, Tennessee.
It's finally football time again in Tennessee, and if you couldn't tell, it's exciting.
Go Vols! Go Vols!
Well, we're excited about the first game of the season. We decided to come down here with all my friends and our family, and we're just hanging out, tailgating, gonna play some cornhole, gonna eat, and have a good time.
With so many people coming into town for the game, local hotels are excited too.
The hotel's sold out, so we're expecting a big crowd this weekend for the first game of the year.
And the hotel says it has high occupancy Sunday night too, with Boomsday bookings. Calhoun's on the River says the game combined with Boomsday means a huge jump in business.
Well, we're always busy down here on the river, but we probably expect a 30 to 40% increase just over these 2 days. It very well possibly could be our busiest week of the year.
From the young to the young at heart, tailgaters outside Calhoun's and all across Knoxville are pumped up, and they're curious about new coach Butch Jones.
We've listened to him talk the whole preseason, so we're ready to see some action.
People of all colors and ages gathered in downtown Knoxville to be heard.
I believe that, your voices have power, and if we keep speaking like this, it's going to eventually be heard.
Their message.
And for us to be the United States of America, we're not so united.
Inspired by Trayvon Martin's death and against the gun violence that continues to tear families apart.
I lost my godson at the beginning of this year. He was 18 when he died due to gun violence, and I'm 23, and it could be anyone. But it's been a lot of young people dying due to gun violence, and I just want to put the word out and the message out to stop the violence.
In just the last month, a string of shootings is keeping Knoxville police on the streets investigating gun violence. Shootings Police Chief David Roush says can't be solved without the cooperation of the community, and some in the community agree.
I know what's going on, and I know like the whole stop snitching thing and gang violence that happened in the 90s, and I think that's coming back. I think that needs to be addressed. Brothers killing brothers. Also want to work with the cops as well. That fear and that nervousness around cops need to stop. We need to work together because I don't want killers and drug dealers in my neighborhood either.
I don't really think it's a race issue because gun violence is done everywhere. The whole nation went through the devastation of the Connecticut shooting earlier this year, and that shows that it's not just in the black community, it's everywhere. And it's not just on black.
It's a problem they say won't change overnight, but with every voice that's heard, they hope a difference is made, another life saved.
Not one person holds the right to evil. Evil has many faces.